we missed out on a deal.
Because, we sat on it. Waiting kills deals. Time kills deals.
Within 90 seconds, you'll just click generate proposal and the proposal will be ready.
It's awesome.
Wow.
It's really cool. So this right here is a result with just dropping a transcript into it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Welcome to the 25 AI Tools of Christmas, where two founders explore how real people are using AI in their actual workflows. I'm Kelly, your human narrator. This isn't a typical tutorial. It's a learning experience.
Today's featured tool is Uplift, for anyone who's tired of proposals falling through the cracks after a great sales call. Let's meet Daniel.
Yeah, so I have had a B2B automations company for about 2 years now. Started out in the lead generation space, and I had a problem that I think a lot of people with any sort of an agency model have, is that if you have back-to-back sales calls, it can be end of day, that evening, even the next day, before you're able to get your proposals out.
Back to the featured tool, Uplift. It's an AI platform that analyzes your sales call recordings and automatically generates personalized proposals in minutes, fast.
Now let's dive into the moments that helped us understand the value of this tool and why it might matter to you.
It takes time to do it right? Because you want to reflect the full conversation that you had with folks, everything that they took the time to share with you about their pain points, your solutions, not just in terms of like a boilerplate, but how it actually solves the problems that they expressed to you, any changes that you made to the scope of the work. And so it would take me 45 minutes, an hour, sometimes more, sometimes depends on how tired I was, if they piled up till the end of the day, to manually tweak my proposals, even using AI, even using GPT and Claude and some other tools. Didn't understand the context, so it was a lot of manual work. I don't know who all this is going out to. Every business is going to have their unique numbers, but let's say that you're right now having 30 proposals a month that are going out, and that you've got a $10,000 deal value or customer LTV and a 20% close rate. And we'll actually be even a little bit more conservative. Let's say this only gives you, a 5% bump in your deal closure, but getting out a high quality proposal quickly, I think makes a big difference. So there's the revenue that you leave on the table. This part of the calculator will calculate that. And by the way, this will be on our website too, so folks can actually run their own numbers and check this out, even if they're not quite ready to get on a demo call. So we make ourselves very accessible. But let's say that your sales people are making $75,000 a year, and that right now it takes them an hour to craft a custom proposal. This, when you get off of a call, within 90 seconds, there'll be a button that we integrate with into your CRM that you'll just click generate proposal, and the proposal will be ready. And then let's say you take a few minutes to review it. It's always good practice, even though the goal is that it's 95 to 90% or 99% of ready to send. You always want to take a quick look. But if this takes down your proposal generation time from an hour to 10 minutes, then it's saving you 50 minutes. And so on terms of the monthly cost of that human time of generating proposals, that's over $1,000 a month with running those numbers, and $15,000 a month of revenue left on the table that you would have been able to close if you were getting out high quality proposals more quickly. So we've created this calculator to actually show people their numbers, so you can plug that in.
It's awesome.
Wow.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's valuable to share. This is just dropping in a transcript, and this can be, again, multiple transcripts, multiple recordings from multiple sales meetings, even internal team meetings, even in-person meetings. We can use voice transcription as well, and you'll then be able to edit this all by voice as well too, if you need to do any editing. But the idea is that it's 95 to 99% done. It's always smart to give it a couple minutes of a manual review, taking a look at it, but you can make those edits by voice. So the client problem, this is the actual things that your clients discussed with you in a sales call, what was relevant to them, the problems that they expressed, then the solutions that you offered them in their call. So it has some value too for agencies and training your salespeople to conduct a call properly as well, making sure that you're actually reviewing clients' problems and their solutions and doing a proper discovery call. Scope of work, this is all based on the actual conversation that you had with folks.
Wow.
Timeline, and any additional services that you want to mention in there, you can do your upsells still. And then your investment, it'll automatically pull in, dynamic pricing based on the conversation too. And then it's ready for signature. And what we recommend doing too is just having rather than do a proposal and then a back and forth, we want to move forward, and then you send a separate agreement, have the proposal and the agreement all ready for signature in one document, and then it has payment integration. So it's send, sign, cash.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Stand behind it, 100%. So we have a 30-day no BS satisfaction guarantee, and I'd say no questions asked, but honestly, I'd want to know what went wrong so we can fix the system and nobody else has any issues or learn from it. You have the ability, we'll set the system up for you, then you use it for 30 days, and you can even put in, doesn't have to be your live meetings if you're not having a lot of proposals that are going out, you can put in prior transcripts or recordings and then see what it generates. So you can kind of play with it, so you're not pressure of using it on the spot, for live calls, live proposals that need to go out. Yeah, so the gist of it is that it will take a transcript or recording from your sales call, or again, your internal team strategy meetings, even whatever your process is, even if you have multiple strategy meetings with a client before you go to proposal, we can have not just one recording, but it'll take a recording or transcript from those meetings or those calls. And then we've done a lot to program in the context so it's sharper than just plugging it into GPT or Claude, which I used to do before we've had the system built out. So it's got multi-prompting to it so that it really understands the context. And also we train it, it's not cookie cutter, we train it on your sales process and your actual calls. So part of our onboarding process is that we'll ask to get a couple of recordings or transcripts from ideal sales calls, which would be ones that actually resulted in a client, right? So that we also see what your ideal proposal looks like, and then we can replicate that.
So, is this a tool you could see adding to your day-to-day? Or maybe it's something for a friend or a colleague. Or hey, maybe even that AI Grinch in your life. If this episode helped you have a breakthrough, share it with us in the comments. We'd love to hear it. And don't forget to explore the Define Me stack list. It's got every tool in one place, plus a few extra goodies.